Hello everyone, honorable judge, worthy opponents, and my dear audience. Today I firmly stand by the motion that offline education is better than online education. Why so? Because education is not just about staring at pages on a computer screen. It is about learning for life. It is about building personality, making friendship, and working together. Well, before I start my argument, I would like to everyone to pause for a moment and think what true education actually looks like. Well, true education is the energy of a classroom. It is a student talking. It is them debating and working together, solving problems together. It is a teacher going up to the student's desk and help them when they're stuck. This is what true education looks like. It is alive. Most importantly, a school is where we learn about life. A school is where we learn about life. We sit next to different type of peoples. We learn about their perspectives, and we communicate with them. We understand their stories. We understand their life, and that's how we find out about what they learned from their life.
I have a question. Do you agree that the main purpose of education is to help students learn effectively?
I'll answer that question after I finish my speech. If we switch completely to online education, then we will create a massive divide in Bangladesh. While the wealthy kid gets higher speed internet connection or a laptop, but the kid from a low-income family do not get enough a stable mobile network, and they struggle to get a laptop. Even the biggest pioneers of online education in Bangladesh, like 10-Minute School and Shiko, are now opening physical offline coaching and learning centers. Even the tech experts have realized that pre-recorded videos and laptop screen cannot replace discipline, focus, and mentorship of a real school. Wanting to learn is the first step, but without a physical teacher, a student will waste hours studying the wrong things or misunderstand hard concepts. I have a question for you. If digital classroom truly hold the future, if you think that online education is better, then why did all of us come to English Camford to learn English? Why? Because you do realize that we came here to learn English because we know that only by applying and practicing how to speak, by giving presentation before all the students, before teachers, we learn how to be confident and become less nervous. So can you repeat the question?
Okay. Do you agree that the main purpose of education is to help students learn effectively?
We cannot let a side issue distract us from the main problem here.
Then if an online student understands the lesson better than an offline student, what makes offline education better, the learning or the location?
Well, you're saying that can you repeat your question?
Then if an online student understands the lesson better than an offline student, what makes offline education better, the location or the learning?
You say that Dhaka traffic is tough. You're saying that even though it takes time, I will say that offline education coming to real classroom and learning is better, because if you're stuck on a problem, then you'll see that our honorable teacher is present here. He knows exactly, he will understand that he can tell by looking at students' faces and say that who are actually confused and who actually don't understand the topic, and he can ask them. He can also, if you're a student, you can raise your hand and tell the teacher that you don't understand, and he will explain the topic to you. But on online, you cannot do that. That's it. Everyone, at first I will answer the question that our second speaker from opponent team has questioned. Well, you said that Dhaka traffic is tough and it takes you like 1 hour to come to English Camford. But that sounds like a luxury problem. What about the millions of students outside Dhaka who face constant load shedding or cannot afford expensive internet data? Well, offline school is the only system that works reliably for every single student in Bangladesh. And to defend our first speaker's argument, And to defend our first speaker's argument, well, you see that on computer, yes, on the internet, you have whole lots of information. Like you can get the exact steps of how to become confident, how to gain confidence, how to be less nervous, and speak English fluently. But still, you decided to come to English Camford, even though you have all the information there. It's like trying to learn how to speak English on online is like trying to swim. The article that you saw on your phone. The moment you step into water, you will sink. And offline classroom is the pool where we actually learn how to be confident and gain confidence and be less nervousness. You talked about flexibility, the second speaker, right? Flexibility automatically makes education better. Would you also argue that studying without a teacher is always better than studying with a teacher? Then you admit that flexibility alone cannot determine education superiority?